Hey Aquarius, I hope you guys are all doing amazing. I'm so sorry I haven't been here, guys. I tried so hard to, make videos for November, and shit just really hit the fan for me. And, I only got like thumbnails done in like 2 videos, so I'm not doing thumbnails for now, and I just feel like it's more important just to show up right now and do this because this is something that I really love doing, and I'm doing it for a reason, and I don't want to put it aside. I don't want to not do it. This is something that I've been called to do for a really long time, and I just got really scared, and I had a lot of shit going on, so I'm so sorry I kind of disappeared for a little bit, guys. I'm not doing readings the same way I was. I'm always changing, though, so, like, I don't know how to stay the same way forever, so, we're just going to be pulling some cards for you guys today and seeing what comes up for you for the month of December. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. You might have been feeling like you might not have been good enough. I feel like some of you are teetering with your emotions right now and like the way you feel about yourself. But I know that might not be what this card says, but this is what I feel for this card for you guys, is that, you might be feeling like you're not enough, or there might be a little bit of fear wrapped around, like, I feel like a lot of you have had some seriously significant changes in your lives in the last couple years. Ooh, 3 of Swords, or the 3 of Wands popped up. Yeah. You guys have made some changes, and things are different for you now. I don't feel like this is an opportunity coming in. I feel like a lot of you are single now, and a lot of you are, like, you're out there, you're putting yourself out there, but it's tough. It can be tough, especially if it's wrapped around fear of you not feeling like you're enough. So I feel like a lot of you are waiting for the right person to show up, which, I feel like it's more important for us to develop more of a relationship with ourselves and like fall in love with ourselves again before the right person comes in. If you're still like carrying around some sadness or like anger towards a connection that's no longer around, that's something that needs to be addressed and like seen for what it is so you can move past it. Queen of Swords. Your thought process is something that you've been working on. I feel like a lot of you don't feel like you're in a place where you're being attacked anymore. So I feel like that's changing the way you respond to things and the way you mentally respond to things. Like you're in more of a place where you feel like you're more sturdy. I know that kind of goes against what we were talking about here, but like that feeling can waver occasionally, and I feel like this is something that lingers over you, like, well, kind of underneath the surface, that you feel like you're not enough sometimes. 7 of Wands. You're fighting for what's yours. You're fighting for what's right. You're taking action where you need to in life, and I feel like you're doing it from a more like place of intuition and like knowing what to do with yourself. Star. A lot of you have redefined what your dreams are, like what you want from life, like where you want to be going, where you want to be heading. And I feel like once you resolve some of these like underlying feelings that you have that kind of make you feel a little fearful sometimes, you're going to move closer to this dream, this wish fulfilled, like what you really want out of life. Ace of Wands. I feel like a lot of you took a risk, and like you might have changed jobs, you might have changed like locations, you might have, like I said, a lot of you I feel like have gone out on your own. You've redefined yourself, and by redefining yourself, you've created new goals for yourself and new things that you're going towards. And I feel like, you know, I know there's a lot going on in Capricorn, so that's your 12th house. So that's a lot of stuff that's under the surface. That's a lot of stuff that's like hidden, that you can't see. That's karma that we're working through, or that you're working through. But I feel like once, Mercury and, Venus and the sun move into your sign, you're going to feel a lot more clarity. The sun. I was just talking about the sun. A lot of eyes are going to be on you. I'm drawn to these eyes on the sun, and I feel like a lot of where your attention used to go was to things that really didn't serve you, but you're focusing more on yourself now. You're focusing. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, you're focusing more on your dreams. You're redefining what your dreams are. So a new reality is coming through for you. It's just might be a little slow going, especially with the 12th house stuff. The Knight of Swords. With this card, I feel like some of you might have some opposition coming from, like maybe some people around you that don't agree with what you're doing, don't agree with, the kind of person that you're turning into, but I really don't think that matters. I feel like you, feeling more secure in yourself and, knowing yourself better by going inward and working out this stuff in the background is going to make it so these people won't matter. Like, it won't even matter what other people think. Temperance. Yeah. The balance in your life is coming back in. You're feeling more like in the flow of everything. And there's new paths that are opening up for you that weren't previously available because you're in a different place than you previously were. Your mental headspace and what you think is possible for you really can dictate and like create opportunities for you. And I feel like you're seeing more opportunities because you're coming at things from a different place than you ever have. Page of Swords. Yeah, some of you might be getting a new idea or something that you want to do. This might be, for some of you, I feel like this might be you reconnecting with like the creative part of yourself. Like what makes you feel like proud of yourself. You might have put that down for some time just because, shit kind of hit the fan for a little while, but I feel like a lot of you are going to be picking that back up and really expressing yourself more in an artistic way that helps you really feel more in tune with yourself and your needs. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's going to be more things happening for you in the background, I feel like, than you realize, especially with you being, more internal and really working through any blockages that you feel like you have, around fear and love. Love creates so much for us in our lives, and being fearful of that can really throw roadblocks up in the way of progress that we want to make, that we want to go towards. But opening that up is going to really give you more of a space to be creative. 4 of Swords. Yeah. A healing is necessary. You guys needed to heal your heart. Your heart needed a big time healing. But, and I feel like, I mean, this will be a continuous process. You guys working through this, working through your feelings, working through your thoughts, you know, getting to a place where you feel more settled and more comfortable, you know, in your own space, because you know, you shared that space with someone for a certain amount of time, and like you have certain responses to things that are happening in your life that, you know, that you've had to let go of. And I feel like understanding that, you know, things happen because, you know, you needed to learn a lesson in something. And usually that lesson, I feel, is where we're not honoring ourselves, where we're not loving ourselves enough, and where we're choosing things out of fear, you know? And I feel like you guys are healing that. I feel a lot of that over the next year for you guys. Two of Wands. You have the Three of Wands. You have the Two of Wands. Yeah. The world is yours. And it's whatever you make of it. You have the ability to shape it to be what you want. It's all, I believe, in what you're willing to heal and what you're willing to let go and what you're willing to see as like a stepping stone or a learning experience. You can transmute that energy, and that can really, it puts a new meaning on what you went through. Redefining what things were for you can make them something that tears you down, or it can lift you up, you know? Four of Cups. I feel like a lot of you have, like, I do feel like a lot of you are out there, you know, you're putting yourself out there again, but I feel like the people that are showing up for you, you're really not interested in. You know, it's really not, like, they're really not the people that you're ultimately looking for. But the trick to shit, unfortunately, is that when you stop looking, the right people show up, you know? And if there's a part of you that is like sad because no one is there, it's, a lot of it is because, you know, you're not like really in a place where you've accepted that, you know, that your feelings, you can feel whole by yourself. Like, you can feel incredibly whole and like start enjoying things from a place of like wholeness. You know, that way the people that show up for you aren't people that need something from you, because you're not someone that needs something from them. Like, you attract a whole person because you're whole. You know, we attract, like, we attract people that match up with our energy, you know. Four of Pentacles. That's, wow, that's 4 fours. Or 3 fours. Oh my God. Sorry. Fours are stability, you know. Again, I feel like a lot of you have, like, you've worked on your finances. You're feeling more stable in this area, okay? It's the inner stuff that's really kind of feeling like it's holding you back right now. 5 of Pentacles. You know, fearing loss and lack. That's why I feel like, you know, really working on you and working on feeling more whole is more of an important thing than someone showing up in your life. You know, Aquarius is, like, you guys have some of the coolest friends. You're some of the coolest people that I know. You're dynamic, you're smart, you're funny, you know, you have great ideas, you know, you're always progressing. And I feel like continuing to stay in a place of fear is not something that's going to serve you, because there's a key to this door, but that key isn't something that you can see if you're a place that's afraid. Like if you're in a place that's being afraid, or like you're fearful, you know? The Hierophant, the Hierophant, or whatever, you know, people pronounce it differently. The Hierophant for me, and what I'm feeling for you for this, is you feeling more stable, feeling more sturdy, feeling more secure, and feeling like you and you alone can bring you to wherever you need to be. You know, you don't need someone there to do that. Like, you can do and create anything you want in this life. It's just getting over these like small, well, they might not feel small, they might feel pretty big, you know, but it's just things within ourselves that, you know, keep us playing small and keep us wishing that someone could show up and make us feel complete. You have all the elements here to make yourself complete. You know, it's just, how willing are you to, you know, go to a place where you feel whole, you know, where you feel like you're at the wheel, like you're at the driver's seat, you know. The Page of Swords. I feel like a lot of you, while you're in this place of going inward and feeling more into like the heartaches that, you know, that can be transformed into something else, like a learning experience, you're going to be coming up with some amazing ideas for things. Okay. Three of Wands. You have the Three of Wands twice. You know what? I would really be careful of waiting for something to show up. You know, the best things in life show up when you stop looking. And some of the most influential and greatest people in your life that you can align with and like truly give your heart to aren't going to be empty or searching for someone, okay? Because they're going to feel whole too. All right. Thank you, Aquarius. I love you guys, and wow, this is the longest reading that I've done so far. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to be back here as soon as possible for all of you. Thank you to anyone who made it to the end. I appreciate you guys, and for anyone who stuck around while I was gone for a couple months, I love you guys, okay? I will see you all again very soon, okay? Bye.